you're an executive dad in your 40s and your goals are to fit back into your slim fit suits and your shirts, you want to feel confident at the beach, and you want to have energy left in the tank after work for the family, for the kids, then this video is for you. Now, there's a reason why that belly fat is still there, and that is a symptom, not the cause of what your routines are. Because what's happened is your routines, the fitness advice that you've been following, it isn't designed for executive life. Sitting down for 8 to 10 hours plus per day, high levels of stress, traveling a lot. So it becomes very difficult to stay consistent as a 20-year-old something could do when they're in control of the whole environment. And also the other element is that the body is aging, as in what you could do 10 years ago maybe takes more effort or takes longer, or recovery takes longer. And this is because the body is different to what it was 10 years ago. Metabolism is slowing down. And remember, your metabolism is dictated by how much muscle mass that you have, and your muscle mass is what withers away unless you give it a reason to stay. And on my own transformation, when I was dropping 50 pounds, well, I gained that 50 pounds on purpose over 18 months, and I dropped that same 50 pounds over 7 months. Now, what I did was I was very systematic with my inputs to make sure that I was getting the results I wanted. And this is all comes back down to identity behaviors. So what I want to do today is go through how I thought about things and what allowed me to not just put on the 50 pounds on purpose, but drop it off as well. And as a result, I dropped 10 inches around my waist, the belly. And so the first thing and the biggest misconception is realizing or thinking that, you know what, workouts are the only thing. Because if you look at it in the whole week, you've got 168 hours. 168 hours. So if you do 4 workouts, say literally 1 hour each, that's literally a sliver of the whole week. So there's obviously other elements: sleep, nutrition, stress management, which play a part. And let's just assume that sleep is okay. The biggest levers to be pulling and the biggest indicators of success are going to be 3 areas. And these are the 3 reasons why I've seen many men hold on to that belly fat. Number 1 is portion sizes. So we've got portions over here. And this is because maybe going for seconds or thirds, maybe grazing, maybe snacking throughout the day. And so how to keep it super simple is that you know exactly what you're doing. And remember that the key with this is that it's not just fat loss, weight loss. This is about how you are showing up. Your body only needs so much food in order to fuel itself for the next 3 to 4 hours, and then also what is required for recovery as well. Anything excess, it's not required. So it's now changing the mindset of food is entertainment to food is fuel, and fuel for your body so that you can do the things that you want to be doing. So super simple. How I like to think about it is, firstly, you've got 1 plate policy. And when you look at your plate, if you keep it super simple, you've got a target of 1/4 plate protein, 1/4 plate carbs, and then 1/2 plate veg. If you do this, then you've got something to aim for. Now, the second thing is not enough protein. And in this over here, in this section of it, in that quarter plate of protein, aiming for 30 grams. Now, that is literally each meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you eat 3 meals and then a snack and maybe a protein shake, you'll easily get to plus 100 grams of protein. And that's an initial target. If you've not got anything, then just at least aim for 100 grams. And then the third element of it, what I've seen is what's preventing men, even though they're eating healthy, they're working out, is liquid calories. And so this could be the frappuccinos, the milk, the alcohol. And so what I did during when I was dropping that 50 pounds is that I stuck to I stuck to water, teas, and if I wanted something, it would be a very low calorie ginger beer or something like that. And if you do want to have a drink, then just opt for the low calorie version of the spirit, the mixers mainly. So go for water, teas. And the key with this is that this isn't going to be forever, but if you do want to get rid of that stubborn belly fat, then your body does need to consume less calories. That doesn't mean less food. it means eating less calories. And so, as I mentioned, the biggest mindset is with losing, especially the belly fat over here and preventing it from coming on, is that the relationship with food is the biggest thing. Not viewing it as entertainment, because there's other ways, looking at sunrises, sunsets, a meteor shower, going on a hike, entertain yourself other ways. Food is fuel. It can be, of course, exciting. Having a barbecue can be social, but you can still control everything for portion sizes, protein, and managing liquid calories. So if you do want to have help and support with this reset, I'm holding the next 14-day reset, helping executive men just like yourself in a group setting, because at the end of the day, information is out there. The information is out there. You can go and chat GPT. But what I've realized is that when you're in a group of other men who've got similar goals, similar challenges, similar lifestyles, then you're being held accountable to your peer group as well. So if you'd like to go through a 14-day experience, resetting your foundation so that you can use that as a springboard to actually get rid of the belly once and for all, then you can click on the link in the comment